It is Friday, July 3, 2026. The Supreme Court has struck down President Trump's executive order ending birthright citizenship. The U.S. economy added just 57,000 jobs in June. American forces struck Iran again after a tanker attack near the Strait of Hormuz. Here are the day's top stories. The Supreme Court ruled 6-3 on June 30th that President Trump's executive order ending birthright citizenship is unconstitutional. Chief Justice John Roberts wrote the majority opinion in Trump versus Barbara, joined by Justices Kagan, Sotomayor, Barrett, and Jackson. The court held that children born in the United States remain subject to the jurisdiction of the 14th Amendment's Citizenship Clause. Justice Kavanaugh agreed with the outcome on statutory grounds. Justices Thomas and Gorsuch dissented. The case challenged Executive Order 14,160, signed in 2025, which sought to deny automatic citizenship to children of parents unlawfully or temporarily present in the country. The ruling follows more than a year of lower court injunctions blocking the order nationwide. Justice Thomas's dissent, joined by Gorsuch, called the majority's historical reading not historically accurate. Why it matters? The ruling forecloses one of the administration's most aggressive immigration actions and reaffirms more than a century of precedent on who counts as a citizen at birth, leaving the policy unchanged nationwide. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reported non-farm payrolls rose by 57,000 in June, while unemployment held at 4.2%. The labor force participation rate fell 0.3 of a point to 61.5%. Average hourly earnings rose 3.5% over the year. Leisure and hospitality employment fell by 61,000, the weakest sector in the report. BLS also revised its April and May payroll estimates sharply lower, a combined 74,000 fewer jobs than first reported. Employment kept trending up in professional and business services, social assistance, and healthcare, while construction, manufacturing, retail trade, and government showed little or no change over the month. Why it matters? The downward revisions and falling participation suggest the labor market is cooling faster than the headline number shows, raising the stakes for the Federal Reserve's next rate decision. U.S. Central Command struck multiple targets in Iran on June 27th at the president's direction after Iranian forces launched a one-way attack drone that hit the tanker MT Kiku near the Strait of Hormuz, carrying more than 2 million barrels of crude oil. CENTCOM said the strikes targeted Iranian surveillance infrastructure, communication systems, air defense sites, drone storage, and mine layer capabilities. The strikes came a day after U.S. strikes in response to an earlier Iranian attack on the vessel MV Ever Lovely. CENTCOM said Iran had been given a chance to honor a ceasefire agreement, but instead escalated. Commercial vessel transits through the Strait of Hormuz continued despite the exchange, according to CENTCOM. Why it matters? Strikes this soon after a ceasefire raised questions about how durable that truce really is, with global shipping lanes and oil tankers still caught in the crossfire. The State Department says 3 Cuban nationals were taken into federal custody this week after Secretary of State Marco Rubio terminated their legal status. Spokesperson Tommy Pigot named Carlos Antonio Llyoga Dominguez, who spent more than a decade working for the Cuban Institute of Friendship with the People, known as ICAP, along with his wife and son, now held pending removal. The State Department designated ICAP for sanctions this month under Executive Order 14,404, describing it as the central node of a Cuban influence and intelligence network claiming ties to more than 2,000 organizations in over 150 countries. Pigot noted ICAP's current president, Fernando González Llort, is a convicted Cuban spy who served 15 years in a U.S. prison for his role in the WASP network. Why it matters? The action signals the administration's intent to aggressively enforce sanctions against Cuban-linked influence operations inside the U.S., with state warning others tied to ICAP should expect similar removal proceedings. At the FIFA World Cup, Portugal advanced past Croatia 2-1 in the round of 32, with Cristiano Ronaldo converting a penalty and Gonçalo Ramos sealing it in stoppage time, according to FIFA's official match center. England beat Democratic Republic of Congo 2-1 as Harry Kane scored twice in the final 15 minutes to send the Three Lions into the round of 16. Both results came during a round of 32 that has also seen Spain and Switzerland advance, part of the expanded 48-team format FIFA is using for the first time, hosted across 16 cities in the United States, Mexico, and Canada. The tournament runs through July 19th, with the final set for New York, New Jersey Stadium. Why it matters: the expanded format and North American hosting mark FIFA's biggest bet yet on tournament growth, and star turns from Ronaldo and Kane keep marquee names alive deep into the knockout rounds. Like and subscribe for fact-based news from official government sources only. Leave a comment. Tell us what stories you want to hear.